Hello, it's Zed again with another NEM. This time around we're going wireless, through wireless, whatever. I've got the CCA CC1, which is second generation of the true wireless D-Wing, as far as I know. Uses Bluetooth 5.2, etc, etc. So let's do a small unboxing. I had it unboxed and been using them for a few days. That's what you get, how it looks. So you see, take this out. That's the charging case, and you get the USB cable, some extra tips as you do, and manual. That's standard if it goes for KZ, CCA brands. So let's get those bad boys out. First issue, or could be some sort of issue. I don't know who decided to have the charging port on the bottom of the box. So if you got them standing, you cannot charge them. You have to be lying down. Makes no sense. All right, no matter. Now, if it goes for the earbuds and charging case and such, this is not a case that detects opening or closing. So to start the pairing process, you need to take earbud out of the charging case. The left one is the master, the right one is the slave, and the standard operation if it goes for earbuds. You cannot control volume with those, no volume control or controls whatsoever. That's other issues, sort of a thing. If it goes for the earbud itself, what I don't like about it and what I like about it, right? Try to get you, see, it's pairing at the minute. It is not a plastic, I think it's a resin shell connected. Okay, you connected to my phone or whatever. So you got the writing is very nice. I mean, looking wise, it's fantastic. It's tiny, as you see. Let me compare it to my Tape Pro. That's my Tape Pro. So they are very small for a true wireless solution. All right, let me get the scales out. Yeah, way. So for comparison, so you know more or less what we're dealing here with. So the tape for it's 6 grams. So you know it's 6 grams, and this true wireless with everything inside it is 3.8 gram, which is, like, say, much lighter. But this uses a full metal design, not resin, so that's why it's more sturdy and it's such. Right, other things. If it goes for a KZ CCA, they use their own nozzle. I don't like the size of a nozzle. There you go. In the middle, it's 3.9 millimeters. It's got a lip, obviously, as you see, and the lip is about 4.8 millimeters. So all my standard tips that I've got boxes full of are too loose on this. If you put the tip on, it slides, stays in my ear. Obviously you would need you can sort it out using the stock tips or buying smaller size tips. I recommend Comply foam ones or maybe Symbio tips, hybrid ones. So yeah, if it goes, I can put the nozzle back on it. That's the look. There we go. So tips, standard tips that you get with them. That's how they look. That's the large size tip. And sadly, with the tips that the standard they come with, they are too loose for me. I cannot wear them with those tips. It's a bit too not solid enough, I'd say. I did manage to get some memory foam tips on it, just for listening experience, so I can tell you how that sounds, and it sounds fantastic. Right, let's move to the sound. They sound actually very nice. To be honest, for one dynamic, one biland armature, with some EQ for sub bass, because I do like my sub bass, I consider it's very nice sound. Connection with the phone, it doesn't use aptX, is it ACC codec only, doesn't come with any extra, so it's just a simple cheap. I've paid £25 for them, so it's cheap and good sounding. Elevated bass as it is, and treble, so it's V-shaped sound signature. You have some vents in here, so it is actually tuned. I think the unit inside, if I remember, the dynamic one at least, is the 8mm, so it's quite fast bass. It does bleed a bit to the mids, but for this price range you cannot really complain. Now if you go for the use, I did about 10-15 miles running with those in, not a problem. On the memory foam tips, with those tips I would lose them before I even leave the home. I can try to show you how it looks in my ear, maybe. Where we have is that left or right? Right. Not sure how that's gonna look record. Right, try to record it. That's how it looks. It's comfortable if you get the good tips on. And back to normal recording. I've tested this. Playing constant music was 3.5 hours. The case apparently is 300 milliamps, so that should give about 5 charges. 15, I would say, about 20 hours you can get out of the case. Charges quite fast, 1 hour and you like charge it. Oh, it doesn't have an instant quick charge thing. Oh yeah, if it goes, want to put them back in, it's like very easy and starts charging. Boom, just like that. Generally, for £25 that I paid for this, I consider it, give it a 7 out of 10. Mostly due to nozzle issues that I have, that they are not big enough for me and my liking. But yeah, if you're after a true wireless 5.2 Bluetooth earbuds, NEMs, monitors, whatever's, I can recommend those at that price point. You won't be disappointed, and if you lose it, you won't be that disappointed either, because it's cheap. And like I said, when I was running, I not had any connection issues whatsoever, not lost connection or broke up or anything like that. But I'm using my Huawei that I'm recording this with, Huawei P40 5G Lite, that is got Bluetooth 5.1 in it. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, just drop a comment. Like, don't like, no matter, I just record this for fun.